the famous Filipino history buff Carmen Villarnapco said, Philippine history can be described as 300 years in a convent and 50 years in Hollywood. This nation of 7,000 islands was colonized by the Spaniards for 333 years and by the Americans for almost half a century. Several landmarks across the country remain standing, with their walls, pillars, and grounds echoing stories of the Philippines' tragic and triumphant past. Most of them are only fragments of what they were used to be, but they are undoubtedly windows to the Philippines' soul pre, during, and post-colonization. Aside from breathtaking beaches and awe-inspiring landscapes, here are some of the most notable historical places in the Philippines that are definitely a must-visit. Mactan Shrine, Cebu. The Mactan Shrine in Punta Engaño, Mactan Island, Cebu, Philippines, was where the battle between the Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan and Mactan Island chieftain Lapu-Lapu happened. Tourists visit the place to see the famous site of the Battle of Mactan. Ferdinand Magellan had been successful in bringing the Christianity to the people of Cebu. From there, he also crossed the sea to reach Mactan Island in the hope to spread the Christian faith in the area. But before reaching the shore, Magellan was killed, along with his Christian soldiers, by the Mactan Island chieftain Lapu-Lapu, who led his men armed with spears, swords, and shields for the Battle of Supremacy and Freedom on April 27, 1521. Calle Crisologo, Vigan. The most beautiful street in the Philippines can be found in Vigan, which is Calle Crisologo. It was restored to its pre-war beauty with its cobbled streets and old Spanish houses. It is the only town during World War II that was saved from destruction because of a love story. Legend has it that a Japanese general who married a Filipina in Vigan promised the Paris priest that he would save the town from destruction from the retreating Japanese if he would agree to take care of his family. It is not only a preserved historical street like the ones in Intramuros, but it is full of life, especially during the Festival of the Arts. Corregidor Island, Bataan. Just a few hours away from Manila is Corregidor Island, regarded as one of the Philippines' last military strongholds. During the American occupation, Corregidor was fortified with coastal artillery to defend the entrance of Manila Bay from enemy ships. The American military spent millions defending the strategic location, but its troops were eventually overrun by the sheer number of enemy forces who would soon send the captured US soldiers on the infamous Bataan Death March. But even in all the seemingly hopeless privation and suffering of a POW camp, Jonathan Wainwright, the captured American commander, boldly claimed a victory. A day tour in Corregidor consists of visits to sites such as the Battery Way, Battery Hearn, and the Pacific War Memorial, which was built in honor of all the Filipino and American soldiers who fought during World War II. Rizal Park, Manila. Rizal Park, also known as Luneta Park or simply Luneta, is a historic urban park located in Ermita, Manila, Philippines. It is considered as one of the largest urban parks in Asia, covering an area of 58 hectares. The site on where the park is situated was originally known as Bagong Bayan during the Spanish colonial period. It is adjacent to the historic walled city of Intramuros and is a major tourist destination in the Philippines. Situated on the eastern shore of Manila Bay, the park plays a significant role in shaping the history of the Philippines. The execution of Filipino patriot Jose Rizal on December 30, 1896 fanned the flames of the 1896 Philippine Revolution against the Kingdom of Spain. The park was officially named in his honor, and the monument enshrining his remains serves as the park's symbolic focal point. Binondo, Manila. Before Spain arrived in the Philippines, Chinese merchants were already trading with Filipinos for decades. As the years went by, the Chinese kept coming back to the Philippines for social and economic exchange. Throughout history, the relationships of the Chinese and the Filipinos continuously strengthened. Some Chinese citizens even moved here to live. The Philippines has different Chinatowns, and as of 2019, Binondo serves as the oldest established Chinatown in the world. Today, it is best enjoyed as a food tour destination in Manila, where you can sample signature fried chicken, fried siopaw, noodle soups, and the most authentic dim sum you can ever find in the entire metro.